Today we are going to watch Celtic lift their 11th league in just 12 seasons. They've been absolutely dominant over that period, obviously, and especially since Ange Postecoglou has come in. They're on the verge of a treble this season. Next week they play the Scottish Cup final, but today is the final day of the Scottish Premiership season. A massive thank you to Celtic for inviting me down today. I won't be filming the actual game match footage. I'll be capturing the atmosphere, talking to the fans before, capturing the atmosphere within the stands and showing you the trophy lift afterwards. So if you do want to see highlights of the game, go check out Celtic. I'll leave their YouTube channel down below. I'll also put it on screen right now. So yeah, a massive thank you to them for inviting me down. What an honour to be here, honestly. Ever since I've covered Scottish football, I've always dreamed of days like this, and here we are today. Just explain how the season has been as a Celtic fan.
It's been good up until the split, obviously. We haven't gained that much points, but we've still got a big gap. So. Yeah,
and there's been a bit of noise recently about Ange Postecoglou maybe going to Spurs. What do you make of those rumours?
I hope he doesn't.
Hope he doesn't, hope he stays.
Yeah.
And today's game, are you really that bothered about the match, or are you just here to see the trophy?
Just here to see the trophy.
Nice.
Season's been fantastic. Last couple of results have not been there, but the league's done, and that's all we care about.
Yeah, I think if there was still a lot to play for in the league, you wouldn't have lost or drawn so many, like you wouldn't have had those bad results towards the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? I feel like because it's one, they took their eye off the ball.
It's hard to say, because since Vickers has been out, he's been a major miss in the defence. But it just depends, and really it doesn't really matter. The big game's next week at Hampden.
Who's been your player of the season then? A lot to pick from.
I've got to go with Kyogo.
Kyogo?
I've got to.
And my final question for you, a few links this week with Ange Postecoglou and Tottenham. What are your thoughts on that?
He'll no go.
You don't think?
He'll stay at Celtic, because why would they go to a team that might not have European football? He's just won the league here. We're back in the group stage of the Champions League. So why would they leave a club he says he loves?
Good to meet you both. Two huge Celtic fans, as I can see. What does today mean to you?
Everything.
It means so much to be here.
It was like Christmas last night. The way you feel with
the excitement
to get to sleep,
lift the trophy again. And the players should all walk along up here to enter the stadium. Who has been your player of the season?
Carl Vickers.
Carl Vickers. Yeah, and yourself?
I prefer Jota.
Jota, yeah. And what about Kyogo? He's got to be up there as well, right?
He's very good.
And the rumours about Ange Postecoglou leaving?
Well, I've seen that about
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he stays.
Jordan. And?
Amy.
And?
Michael.
Michael, lovely to meet you all. So, how does today feel? As a Celtic fan, you'll see the players walking up here shortly.
I mean, there's a lot of talk about Celtic always winning, and do you ever get sick of winning? It's a one horse league, two horse league, whatever. But this feeling, trophy day, it's worth it. It never gets old.
Nothing can beat it.
And who has been your player of the season?
Carter Vickers, I really have.
You've seen how poor we've been without Carter Vickers, but Hatate has been so instrumental. His goals, assists, creativity. Kyogo's been banging him in for fun.
Well.
Yeah.
Jota,
you can't say much more.
The best looking player in Scotland as well, isn't he?
Yes, and Matt O'Reilly.
In his 5 years as manager, he won 3 Scottish League titles, 3 Scottish Cups, 1 Scottish League Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's make some noise for the legend, Martin O'Neill! Martin, we're delighted to have you back at Celtic Park. I mentioned there 32 years it had been. You brought a domestic treble back to paradise. Just how big an achievement is that for any side in any league anywhere in the world?
Well, naturally it's a terrific achievement. I came here in the year 2000, and so I was concerned about it because Rangers were very, very strong at the time. But for us to win all 3 was just really, really terrific. I must admit, we had some fantastic players, and I think this might be Henrik Larsson on the phone. Henrik, fine, absolutely.
Teams have arrived, there we go.
All-time great Celtic managers, Martin O'Neill. And of course, we do get ready to welcome the back-to-back champions. They're here, we're going to celebrate another title in paradise. We're going to welcome our captain, it's Callum McGregor. He's leading the Celtic squad. And we'll also welcome our manager, our leader, Ange Postecoglou.
It's great to be here on a lovely sunny day like this today, and what an opportunity as well. So huge thanks again to Celtic. I've just uploaded a clip to my Clips channel of the trophy arriving. Do go and subscribe to the Clips channel if you aren't already. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, look, it's all starting to fill out a little bit now. I need to go and make my way to my seat. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be, but yeah, let's go find out. Something I must just mention before we get too far into the game. Aberdeen, how well have they done this season to come third? I know I've not really spoken about them at all, I don't think, today, but they are the away side, and you can actually hear them. They're quite close to us, the away fans here, but yeah, for them to have come from where they were when I saw them play against Darvel, they lost obviously 6-0, I think it was, at Hibs away around that time as well. For them to finish third, they'll be guaranteed group stage European football next season, so fair play to Aberdeen. How many goals has Kyogo scored on this channel now?
great season from the start until the finish, even with our hiccups the last couple of weeks. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, I bet.
It's not going to take away for the sentiment that we've had.
Of course, and what do you think of the game so far? 2-0 up at half time.
It's been a surprise performance from Aberdeen, but been quite quiet.
Yeah.
And I thought we've dominated the game well, and good to see the kind of starting 11 back in, and I imagine we'll have them for next week as well in the cup.
Ange Postecoglou has done the job he said. He said we're going to be bigger, better, stronger, and he's delivered. We're on course for a treble, which we're going to do. Looking at us today, this is exactly what we want to see at Celtic Park.
What do you think of the atmosphere today?
Atmosphere's brilliant, as it always comes from the Green Brigade. His play was absolutely magnificent, and we're going to have a good day today.
And do you think there's a lot of noise about Postecoglou maybe going to Spurs? Do you think that his legacy here will be defined by what happens in Europe? He's been so strong domestically.
Yes, but I don't think he's going to go to Spurs. Spurs are not in the Champions League, we're in the Champions League, and he wants to make a dent in that Champions League.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everyone's excited about that. I don't think he's going to go.
Last question for you, who's your player of the season?
I want to say Cameron Carter-Vickers, but I need to say Kyogo.
Yeah, 2 already today, isn't it? Who's your player of the season?
Hatati.
And we know hat-trick for Kyogo, about a minute or 2 into the half, he's gone down injured. And he's coming off. Item there, Paul Starfelt goal on the channel.
Champions again. And we're champions again because of this incredible group of players. Brilliantly led by our skipper, Carl McGregor. Champions again because of this unbelievable group of people working behind the scenes to start. Outstanding. Champions again because of you. In the words of the immortal Tommy Burns, you are always there, always. Champions again, because I am a lucky man. And we got one more to go. We never stop.
What are the plans tonight then?
We'll get together. It's important. Family, friends. We go through a lot, and obviously we put a lot on the line in terms of professionalism and energy. So you've got to celebrate and you've got to enjoy it.
How would you summarise Celtic's season? You would have seen a lot of them.
Well, I think they've been fantastic. They've improved on last season, which Ange promised they would. And over the course of the season, they've just been impossible to keep up with, impossible to catch. Sure, last couple of weeks, they've not been at their best. That can happen when you've clinched a title. I don't think anyone's going to worry too much about that. And they certainly look back in their stride today, ready for the Scottish Cup final. No, brilliant team to watch. He's done some job from when he came in and had to build a new team, basically. And nobody would begrudge them this day again.
Of course, and I've spoken a lot about how sort of easy it's looked for them this season. Obviously the players have to work hard to ensure it looks easy and stuff, but what do you think the other teams in the league have to do just to try and bridge the gap? Because even Rangers at the moment have a high points tally, which they would have probably won the league on numerous occasions with that amount of points, right?
Well, I think they finished with almost the tally that Celtic won the league with last year, and you know, they were remarkably consistent results, consistent, it's easy for me to say, results-wise, but you know, they lost the games to Celtic, and that's ultimately what cost them, but they were winning. Michael Beale's record is pretty good. He's got a big rebuild, a big overhaul, similar to what Ange had to do 2 years ago. If he gets it right, they'll be closer, and he says there are some exciting signings coming in, so we'll see. I hope so, because I prefer a right good title race, going right down to the wire. But as I say,
a helicopter Sunday.
Yeah, let's have a bit of that. It'd be fantastic. But fair play to Celtic. They've once again been the standouts. They deserve their title. Of course, it could be another treble for them.
I spoke to a lot of the fans before the game. I asked them who their player of the season was going to be. A lot of them said Kyogo, obviously. A lot of them said yourself as well. How do you think your season has been?
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed it. You know, I think you know, you can see by the way the amount of games we've won, we've had a good season. You know, for me, it's all about kind of the team success, and you know, as long as I can help the team and help us win games, that's the most important to me.
And how good was the atmosphere today, and obviously the rest of the season here at Celtic Park?
You know, it was really good. You know, it was quite exciting for me today to kind of take it all in, not playing, because you know, obviously when you are playing, you kind of block it out as much as I can. But yeah, no, it's great atmosphere, and you know, they've been right behind us all season, and it's pushed us on.
And for next season, when do you start preparing? A few beers tonight, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, maybe a couple tonight. But yeah, you know, I'm injured at the moment, so I'm just recovering. But you know, hopefully I'll be back not too soon into pre-season. So yeah, we'll just go from there.
Lewis, how good was today?
Brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. We had to come back strong, and we didn't have it.
Yeah, and you're obviously a big Celtic supporter, and meeting a lot of the players here pitchside just now. What does it mean to you as a fan to meet the players and get so close to the action?
It's quality. My brother sponsored the match today, so we've came down to support. Absolutely brilliant.
And I don't want you to miss out on your picture with Starfelt, mate, but all the best. Great to meet you, man. Cheers. Here we go. Look, just editing after the game, letting the traffic die down outside. Look, the players, their family, all the staff and that are all on the pitch enjoying the title. Look, Joe Hart's playing with his son in goal over there, a new little goalkeeper in the making. And yeah, I just want to say, firstly, it's been a long season. What with the World Cup and stuff, I feel like it's gone on for so long. But yeah, glad it's sort of coming to an end now. It feels like it's been forever waiting for these like cup finals or final days of the season. It's not the final day of the Premiership season, that'll be tomorrow. I've got one more Premiership vlog to come. The season that never ends continues. But yeah, no, I just want to say, like, to Celtic fans, and I know a lot of Rangers fans watch my videos as well, I'm fans of other clubs as well. Like, I've covered so many different Scottish teams, it'd be very easy for people to turn on me because I've been to certain other clubs or whatever. But I just want to say, like, wherever I go, I always get an amazing reception on the most part, obviously. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's always so nice and always so kind and accommodating, to this little Englishman who's come and lived up here in Scotland now, and now just to be here and interview Cameron Carter-Vickers on title day, Celtic player, on such a big occasion like that, really means a lot to me, and I couldn't do it without all your support. So I just want to say thank you again for being so welcoming to me and for supporting my channel too. But yeah, there's not too many people here left now, but yeah, like I say, just players, family, that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's going to be a few sore heads in the morning as well. There'll be some big celebrations in Glasgow tonight, obviously, so I've got to stop rambling and get this video up and get it edited, so I can focus on tomorrow's game. But yeah, I'll leave some videos on screen of some Celtic games that I've watched this season. If you want to see how they became league champions, then either two of these videos that are on screen right now will give you a good view on how they did eventually come to win the league today. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.